cooked up the product before we even bought any, and we tasted it and we liked it. It actually became our third biggest seller of 2007. That's our shrimp steak special. Come back with me and we're going to show you how it's done. We're going to start off with a couple of our new dishes that we got here at La Piazza. And we're going to do our shrimp steak. Now, you're going to say, what is shrimp steak? Well, we're going to explain to you. First of all, what it is, there's 18 shrimp rolled in this steak here. And they take each shrimp and they start to roll them like a jelly roll, and then they start the next one in and keep on rolling until finally you form this ring here. And then there's a little casing on the outside. It's the same casing they use for sausage. And they just keep it from falling apart. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put this on the grill, and then we're going to complete this dish for you. So we're going to start this. Let's put this on the grill. Now while those shrimp steaks are cooking, what we'll do is we'll show you what we're going to prepare for you in the vegetables. They get served with asparagus tips, fresh plum tomatoes, and garlic whipped mashed potatoes. We're going to get our pans nice and hot. We're ready to go. We're going to start this off. Now first we'll sweat some garlic. Plum tomatoes, a little basil, butter, salt, and pepper to taste. And the asparagus tips. Now we'll incorporate all those flavors together. Really simple dish. Add white wine. And we're just going to put a little stock in there, a little chicken stock. And now that will reduce, and everything will incorporate and start to work together. And what we do, we finish it off with jumbo lump crab meat. Okay. We don't have it on the menu every day, but it is in the house. So if you see it on the commercial and you say, I want that shrimp steak, just tell us. Now, it's garlic with mashed potatoes. He tops it off, the mashed potatoes, with one of the shrimp steak. Look how nice they look. And now we top it off with the mix of the asparagus, the plum tomatoes, and the crab meat. And what a great dish. I wish you guys could just smell this here. This is unbelievable. And of course, a little love. And love at La Piazza, 95% of the time, is just parsley. But if the guys say to me, hey Joe, we want to do something special, we want to get some edible flowers or whatever the case may be, we do it, just do it. But parsley's always on hand, and it makes a colorful plate. This dish here that I'm going to show you is actually the boss of bosses when it comes to seafood. Our Chilean sea bass dish. You got to check this one out. Now we're going to do another dish that's not on the menu, and it's one of our specialties. And I'll tell you what, as soon as they mention we have this, it goes like hotcakes. All right, we're going to put some olive oil in the pan. And the big thing is to sweat your garlic. And don't be afraid to brown that garlic. That's what makes it work. Because then you're eating like raw garlic. You want to brown it, get all that flavor out there, and it goes in. And if you don't want to eat the garlic, pull it out. But you have to brown it to get the flavor into the oil. Okay. Now we floured the Chilean sea bass. This is our Chilean sea bass special. He's flouring it, and he's going to pan sear it. It's a nice 8-ounce piece of Chilean sea bass. And it's usually served over pasta. Now, if you don't want the pasta, you say, well, you know what? I really want to watch my starches and stuff like that. Just tell them. Tell them I don't want no butter, I don't want no salt, whatever the case may be, we'll do it for you. As we're going along, we can do this. Everything's made to order here. Now he's going to brown the garlic. And we get that garlic in there working. Fresh plum tomatoes. Butter. You got to keep those arteries going. If you stop eating butter, you're not going to go to the doctors anymore because you'll be healthy. Parsley and basil. And that's all incorporating together. And it's all about making it work, and that's how you make it work. A lot of people say, oh, I don't like string beans and I don't like spinach. Well, you know what? You don't like it because you have to cook it. You have to cook it with seasoning. Not just throw a little bit dab of butter and salt and pepper and boil it from a pot. That doesn't work. Now this is all incorporating together. Now this gets hot pepper also. We put a little hot pepper flakes in there. If you can't eat spice, you have to tell us. Certain things I cannot take it out, and that's the gravy, our house sauce. We can't take it out of it because we make it. But as long as something else is being made to order, we can do it. Now you put a little marinara sauce in there, which goes in the Chilean sea bass. You got the white wine and a little stock. That's all going to reduce, and then we'll serve it over your choice of pasta. In today's case, I think we'll do it over spaghetti, all right? Now you got to smell this Chilean sea bass. This is like unbelievable. I say it over and over and over again. I wish you guys could smell what's going on in this kitchen. Again, little love around the plate. And this makes a great dish. And be hungry, I'm telling you. Be hungry when you eat this, but it's a great dish. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight already. Oh, man.
The Colosseum, the Great Wall, the Leaning Tower, and the Stonehenge. There are 7 wonders of the world. You can now taste the 8th. Joey's Filet Montello, now on exhibit at La Piazza. Make your reservations now for a chance to taste this masterpiece.
No matter what I've shown you so far, and no matter how exclusive a dish or how great of a dish it is, there's one dish here that surpasses them all, and that's our chicken parm. Let's go back to the simple life, and we'll show you how it's made. We have some simple dishes here at La Piazza. We can go from a simple palate to a more extravagant palate. Now, one of our big sellers in here, believe it or not, even though it's an Italian restaurant, everybody thinks veal is the biggest seller that we do. Believe it or not, our chicken parm, it's unbelievable. It's enormous in size. All right, now he's gonna fry it down. We pan fry it. And after it gets browned on both sides, then we put some gravy on top. Red gravy, not brown gravy. You know, us Italians, we call sauce, we call gravy. And now he'll fry that. And once that's done, we're gonna top it off with the gravy and some mozzarella cheese. Now the chicken cutlet's done being fried. You don't wanna overcook it. Never overcook your meat. It's an important thing because it dries it out. So they lightly browned it on both sides. They put the gravy on top, they put the mozzarella cheese on top, and then we finish off in the oven. And then we'll plate it up. And then you can get a choice of vegetables and mashed potatoes, or